The last time Bitcoin did this, it doubled within 3 months. I'm going to cover that, but you have to understand what is actually happening around the world right now with the supply of Bitcoin. We have $284 billion China Southern Fund has applied to launch a Bitcoin spot ETF. Once BlackRock hopped on the bandwagon, everybody hops on the bandwagon. Yes, and even let me find this. Okay, so Goldman Sachs says this just yesterday, continues to see no value in digital assets, and its clients are not voicing interest, of course not, in getting exposure to the asset class. Well, what did we find out? I don't know if you guys have been around for a while now, but when Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, went on national TV, made fun of his daughter pretty much, saying, yeah, she's kind of stupid for buying Bitcoin, but she'll probably come around sometime. They were buying Bitcoin. That he actually said that he was going to fire people that were trading Bitcoin at JP Morgan. Meanwhile, they're always buying. So you never ever look at a bank or investment firm. You never ever listen to what they say. You listen to what you see, what they do. They are professional liars, guys. You have to understand this. Okay, so let's go over to this 11 more days till the Bitcoin halving. And you've seen the price spike today. Well, this is shorts getting liquidated. What does that mean? It means people are betting. This is crazy, but people are actually betting that the price of Bitcoin is going to go down with the halving only 11 days away, and more giant firms, institutions, etc. keep buying and buying Bitcoin, but people are leveraged short. It blows my mind how, I'll stop right there before I get offensive to these people, because it's mind-blowing. Next up, we have the last time Bitcoin broke the previous cycle's all-time high, the price more than tripled in just 103 days. No, this isn't what my title is about. I'm going to cover that as well. But that would take Bitcoin to the price of $213,000 by June if this is repeated. Now, you know my stance. I think we're going to top later this year, maybe 150,000. That's my guess. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong. We'll see. But this bull market is vastly different than any other bull market we have gone through, and I'm actually going to cover more of that as well. Let's move on to the large banks now. So before I said Goldman Sachs doesn't see really value, neither does its clients, but you know what's funny is that JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, ICBC, and Wells Fargo all together make up the combined total of market cap for Bitcoin, which is $1.3 trillion. So no value there, really, being, worth more than the four largest banks out there. Give me a break. Next, we have my title. Here we go. This is from TechDev. I would definitely recommend you following TechDev. He's a really good guy to follow on Twitter. He says, it doesn't happen often. Bitcoin closed 2 consecutive months over the upper Bollinger Band. Each time, it is then doubled within 3 months before the next red candle. Guys, if you understand the way Bitcoin works, is when we are in a bull market, this is my 4th bull market right now. Guys, when we're in a bull market, the more the bull market matures, meaning the more it goes along, the more dramatic the price movements up will go. Okay, so for instance, we were used to $3,000 to $5,000 moves. Now we're getting used to $10,000 moves, $15,000 moves. Now, we can see a $20,000 move. Now, this is just normal Bitcoin maturity, and obviously, we're moving up $20,000. We will potentially move up $20,000 just because we are at much higher prices right now. Obviously, it didn't go from under a cent to $20,000. You get my point. Lastly, let's go over to Mike Alfred. He says the things people seem to be missing is that Bitcoin both dropped below the previous cycle all-time high and made an new all-time high before the halving. Neither event has happened previously in Bitcoin's history. The magnitude which is coming will shock the world, even Bitcoin bulls. So, what does he mean here? It means that the supply shock is crazy right now, and we are so bullish that we've hit all-time highs before the halving, which has never happened before. This is a completely different bull market than any time before. So anybody telling you, oh, what is this time different? Yes, it's actually vastly different. This is an incredibly different bull market because not only do we have institutions buying, but we also have retail buying. I'm getting calls from friends and family members well before the halving. Guys, that has never, ever happened. I've been in this space for since 2012, 13. I've never had this happen before, where people calling me before the halving. But here's the thing that everybody needs to understand is that during the halving, just because 11 days is the halving, doesn't mean the price is automatically going to go up $20,000 at the day of the halving. It doesn't work like that. It takes time for the market to digest Bitcoin's halving, right? So the market will eventually catch up and the supply crunch will catch up even more. So not only do you have the big giant institutions buying, but also the emission rate halves. This is fantastic. Anyways, that's all I have. Please like and subscribe. If you want to see me on Twitter, I'm very vocal on Twitter. It's at Sir Crypto Tips. And if you do want to see when we are planning on selling our coins on this bull market, we are going to be posting it on learningcrypto.com. Anyways, that's all I have. Please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.